Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, basketball fans around the globe, wherever you may be, hello and welcome to a very special presentation of the Mustang Media Network. We are in wine country in Woodinville, Washington for the district tournament. It's the Woodinville Falcons hosting the Jaguars of Northcreek as the road to state continues. I'm Seth Siegel, joined by Mustang Media's top cameraman Dylan Schultz. We'll have the game coming up for you in just a few minutes. We're about 9 minutes away as you kind of enjoy the band and the teams warming up, and we'll be back after a short break.
It's okay. I mean, it's live. It's got to be. Yeah. See, we're not getting any internet connection unstable. That's a big pro. Somebody's watching. Try it on your phone. Here, let me try this. It's not showing live. I don't want to touch my phone because I don't want to mess with the service. There it is. Oh, here we go. Volume down. That's like the cleanest it's been. Maybe we just need to take my phone out of low data mode, right? That's what we just did. Yeah. I know, that's easy. I like it. Okay. Dylan, if anything comes up, you got it.
It glitched?
Just because you kicked it.
Oh, that's okay.
So, what do you want me to say? Oh, hey. That's right. Sounds great. I'm setting this right here, okay?
That's good.
You can set it there if you want notes there.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be great. We could get a kid to come and do scores for us.
Ooh. Okay, well, a cheerleader did it.
Oh, shoot. Anything.
Not getting any internet connection unstable. That's the best we've done so far. Oh, that was bad.
It's okay. It's funny, I'm not seeing it.
I'm not saying it.
Oh, you know what it could be? This Wi-Fi.
Yeah, okay. I like that thought. Oh, wait. Let me see the pen. We should do the 919 thing.
I should get out.
What?
You mean the text thing?
Yeah, we should write it on your paper.
I'll just tell it. It's something.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about 2 minutes away from the introductions of the starting lineups. Hey, if you're watching this tonight, and you could give us a quick little status update, we're curious to see how it's coming through, if it's buffering or if we need to do something. So if you go ahead and text us at
919-909-5848.
and just let us know, thumbs up, thumbs down. We do have a couple of options, not many, but we're hoping that this is coming through clearly to you. We hope that you can see us and hear us. Pretty big game, and we want to make sure that you can enjoy it fully. As a reminder, in the event that the stream fails, we will bring this game to you on a slight delay. I can't even hear myself.
On this one, Seth, that band is not going to get any quieter.
What's crazy is, as you can see, there's only about half a dozen band members over there, just kind of the little drum section. But they're making plenty of noise. Certainly adds to the atmosphere. Feels like a high school gym. So go ahead and text us again, if you can. Oh, don't love that. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we're starting to see. See if anybody's texting. Again, should this game not come through clearly, there are some things that we can do. And of course, we'll bring this game to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Woodinville High School for tonight's boys varsity basketball playoff matchup between the visiting Jaguars of Northcreek and your Woodinville Falcons.
We want to thank Grammy McVeigh for chiming in.
Proud to host family, friends, and
So glad that she can watch her grandson play. We know that Alec is anxiously looking forward to having her special chicken. And now the national anthem.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now your starting lineups for the visiting Jaguars of Northcreek at guard. 6-foot senior number 1, Jackson Scott. And for your Falcons, a 6-foot senior at guard, number 1, the dog, Trevor Cook. For Northcreek at guard, the 5'11 senior, number 3, Josh Bissenden. And for the Falcons at guard, a 5'11 and 1/4 inch senior, number 5, Will Ruff. For the Jaguars at guard, a 6'3" inch senior, number 5, Alec McVeigh. And at guard for the Falcons, a 6'2" senior, number 22, Akil Jamidi. For Northcreek at guard, a 6-foot junior, number 21, Raj Dillon. And for the Falcons at forward, a 6'3" inch sophomore, number 2, Jamison Atwood. And for the Jaguars at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 23, Drew Jensen.
Not a lot of change up in the starting lineups for these two teams that know each other very well. Again, this broadcast being brought to you thanks to the bonus coverage of the Mustang Media Network, two of our favorite adversaries, Northcreek and Woodinville, playing in an all-important district game as the road to state continues. So we are just about ready to get underway. Northcreek in their black and white uniforms. Woodinville wearing their traditional white and green. These two teams met twice during the regular season, splitting. Both teams winning away. So Roth jumps it up, and Woodinville has it, and this is Will Ruff, the senior floor general. Gives it over to Trevor Cook, starting in the place of Trey Bullock, who was injured midseason. They pump it inside now to Roth. Roth finds an open Cook. That 3, around the rim and out. Loose ball. Tipped away, and Mount Side. Woodinville will have it with a reset shot clock. We are 20 seconds into this district tournament game. Both these teams really 2 wins away from the regional tournament. Cook tries again, and that one drops. So Trevor has 3, and Woodinville draws first blood. This is Drew Jensen, first team All-Kinko, better than 21 a game. Gives now to Raj Dillon. Dillon to Jensen, may have traveled. A lot of contact there. Atwood saved it. Shot clock did not reset. They're going to stop now to talk about that. There might have been a change of possession, which would result in a resetting of the shot clock. Again, we hope that this is coming to you clearly. It's hard to tell on our end. If not, we will upload the cleanest version. So the Jaguars inbound, and this is Alec McVeigh, the burly 6'4" senior. Gives to Jensen. Jackson Scott now, back to Jensen. Jensen's first 3. That one's short. Cook has the rebound. That one poked out, and McVeigh has it. Jackson Scott, longtime jewel in this Northcreek crown. Bissenden trying to get to the hole, cut off there. That one thrown off of McVeigh's hands, and that's a backcourt Violation. So 3-0, a minute 20 in. Woodinville opens with Ruff, Roth, Atwood, Trevor Cook, and Akil Demidi. This is Atwood. Gives to Ruff. Ruff inside now to Roth. Roth spins off the glass. Good. So a quick 5-0 lead for the Falcons. Roth recently honored to be named to the second team All-Kinko. This is Demidi. Demidi should have a layup uncontested. It's 7-0. Not the start the Jaguars fans wanted, but a lot of time left in this one. We are just 2 minutes in. It's 7-0. Jackson Scott all the way to the hole, and he's fouled on his way up. And he will get 2 at the line. So Jackson Scott, second team All-Kinko, widely considered one of the conference's top guards, steps to the line where he's shooting 71% on the year. Calmly knocked down both ends of a 1-and-1, which looked to ice the game last Saturday against Skyline, but a miraculous three-point shot at the buzzer sent the game to overtime, and the Jags lost in 2 overtimes. So Scott makes them both, and it's 7-2. 2 minutes gone by here in the game between two teams that know each other very well. Both teams coming out of Kinko's Crown Division. Cook pulls up from about 14, and that one drops. So Trevor quickly has 5. The lead is 7. Full court pressure now as Jackson crosses half court. Hounded there by Cook. He's an excellent defender. This is Raj Dillon, covered there by Demidi, and he gives to McVeigh. McVeigh to Scott. This good matchup here. He's a crafty offensive player against a very good defender. Fade away. Cook got the best of that one. He tipped it. And Ruff pushes across half court. Will Ruff trying to find space. Might have been bailed out there. But he'll get 2 at the line with a chance to extend what is already a 7-point lead. 5:08 left to go here in the first. Will Ruff, the 5'11 senior guard. Honorable mention on Kinko's all-conference team. That first one drops. 11 in a game. 11 a game is better than 87% from the line. Doesn't miss much. Did miss a big one during the second meeting between these two teams, but he knocks both of those down, and it is 11-2. Dylan Schultz is here with some spot commentary. Dylan, what do you think so far?
So far, it's a good game so far. Sorry, I hope the service is coming to you better. Excited to see it.
Dylan Schultz, recently voted the top cameraman in Mustang Media's entire network. Jackson Scott throws it in. He has all 5 of the Jaguars' points. It is 11-5. 4:43 left to go here in the first. This is a non-loser out game. We'll talk more about that later. Of course, the path to state so much easier for the winner of this game. This is Demidi. Demidi gives to Ruff. And now Roth trying to go on McVeigh. Gets all the way to the hole. Flips it in. Spins it in. The iron is kind. He has 4. The lead is 8. Jackson Scott. And they're going to call a block on Demidi. Scott, a little shaken up there. Scott actually dealing with a mild groin injury, but they're not going to call that on the way up. So Dylan will inbound underneath his own hoop. 4:11 left to go. It's 13-5. That ball tipped away by Akil. And the Jags will keep it. First substitution now, Roman Jackson Hayes checks in, the sophomore, immensely confident. He'll inbound, kind of a tough spot in the corner here. Does get it to Scott. Just about halfway through the first. Jensen yet to score. They find Bissenden. That 3 short. Rupp has the strong side rebound and pushes across half court. This is Ruff trying to go on Jackson Hayes. That one, no. Fight for the board. Jackson Scott has the loose ball and gives to Jensen. Again, Drew Jensen. That's going to be a 2 if it goes. No, they call it a 3. That bucket his first. The lead 5, 3:39 left to go. Looking at the replay here, tough to tell. It was close. But they give him the 3, and that will not be overturned. Ruff, nice drop down to Atwood. Throws it in. 15-8, 3:22 left to go here in the first. Now Jensen trying to go to work. Tough shot, fouled on the way up. And Drew Jensen will go to the line for 2, where he has been sensational this year. Just a junior, 21 a game. First team all Kinko. And that one goes. Substitution now. Raj Dillon checks back in. Josh Pissington sits down. Drew will have one more, shooting 86% from the charity stripe. It is 15-9, 3:17 left to go here in the opening quarter of the district tournament for these two teams. Both out of Kinko, so Mustang Media Network proud to bring this to you. Some pressure now, they double. Sanghor is checked in. Refs say we'll stay right here, and Roth inbounds to Ruff. Looks like a kind of a zone defense here, soft one. They give it to Cook open, that one's short. Fight for the ball, Roth had it, loses it, and Roman Jackson Hayes gathers. They give it to Dillon. Dillon looking for Jensen, finds him. Jensen's 3, it goes. So 3 more for Drew. Just like that, he has 8, and the lead is 2, and now a turnover. Backcourt violation. Roth threw it to Ruff in the backcourt, and the Jaguars will have it with a chance to tie or take the lead. And before that, Coach Melton calls a timeout. So, again, folks, if you're watching this game, we encourage you to text us. Let us know if it's coming in clear. We really can't tell. Go ahead and text us at
919-909-5848.
Okay, so we're hearing some mixed reviews. We do want to say hey to Alec McVeigh's Grammy watching down in Arizona. Alec said he cannot wait to have some of that special chicken the next time he's there. He's hoping for a long run here. As we mentioned, this is not a loser-out game. The winner will advance and play in the winner's bracket against the winner of the Jackson Mariner game. Both those teams very dangerous. The loser will drop down and play the loser of that game. But regardless, this is a double elimination tournament. Basically, in order to advance, you have to win twice before you lose twice. The path, of course, so much easier for the winner of this game. Jensen's long 3 around the rim and out. That was halfway down. That would have given the lead. Duff has actually checked in, and he has it now. Finds Sanghor about 15 feet. No. Fight for the ball, and McVeigh has it. 2 minutes left to go here. Jags have kind of withstood the opening blow. Jackson Hayes is 3, and the Jags lead. Well, it was 13-5 a minute ago. Jaguars on an 11-2 run, and they have the lead in a high-scoring first quarter. Cooks pull up, no. Ruff has the rebound, gives it to an open Ruff. Ruff's 3. That falls. So the Falcons regain the lead. They're up 2. Ruff has 5. The lead a pair. 18-16. A minute and a half to go. Jensen trying to go on Atwood or on Sanghor. Gets him in the air. And he'll go to the line for 2 more. Drew Jensen, as dangerous a scorer as we have seen in the conference in a long time. He had 51 versus Cedar Park Christian. Made 14 threes. He was hotter than fish grease that night. His teammate, Jackson Scott, the beneficiary in the assist column, he had 14 assists that night. Easily a Northcreek record. So we are tied Actually, it's a 1-point game. I apologize. McVeigh thought about the three. Instead, finds Jensen open for that three. And it drops. So this is about the worst nightmare for Woodinville. Drew Jensen heating up. He can carry a team. First team all Kinko. Quickly, he has 12. The lead is 2. Kick ball. That will reset the shot clock. Just about a minute ago in a very entertaining first quarter, Falcons jumped out early. It looked like they were going to run the Jaguars out of the building, but the Jags have answered, and they lead by 2. So some discussion about the score. I think they have it right. It's 20-18.
There it is. Oh.
Okay, so it is a 3-point game. Jensen's 3. They had it wrong for a little while now, but I think they've got it right now. So 21-18. Final minute now of the first quarter. Ray Rowe has checked in to cover Will Ruff. This is Cook. Kind of a extended zone. Matchup zone. They get it to Sanghor. Shot clock at 14. Cook. Looked like he had space for 3. They find Duff underneath. Duff off the glass. And good. That's pretty. Hudson Duff, who had a huge fourth quarter against Redmond that propelled this Falcon team into the number 1 slot in the Kinko tournament, has his first points and a lead just 1. The shot clock, about an 8-second differential between the shot clock and first quarter game clock. This is Dylan, covered by Sanghor, gives to Scott. Scott trying to get to the hole. That's Bissenden. Long 3. It goes. 15 first quarter points for Drew Jensen. Putting on a show here. Sanghor, though, off the glass. 2 more for the Falcons. They're going to have a last shot here if they shoot quickly. No, they don't get it off. And that's the way the first quarter ends. 24-22. Jaguars on top thanks to 15 first quarter points for Drew Jensen. Now, Dylan, I know that you missed the Northcreek game away. Is that right? No. You were there. So you've seen Jensen, but I don't think you've seen him quite like this.
No, I know Jensen has a powerful jump shot. I mean, and the offense knows that. They just pass to him, and he always lasers it. And he's hard to defend, and he's really, once he gets on fire, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, as we mentioned, he had 51, but he has regularly been in the high 20s, low 30s. He had 26 versus Eastlake in a game that sent them to the winner's bracket of the Kinko tournament. 7 3-pointers. He had 4 in the fourth quarter as they won going away against Will Woodward, Cooper Brown, and a dangerous Eastlake squad. 39% from 3 on the year. He's a whole lot better than that. 24 points in the first quarter. And not a bad showing for Woodinville either. They've got 22, so these offenses on full display. Shot clock operator, you can have the night off. These guys love to run. So this is Jackson Scott, covered there by Cook as we begin quarter number 2. McVeigh finds Scott. Scott steps back into the 3. That one off. Fight for the ball, and Bissenden knocked it out of bounds, and the Falcons will have it. 7:46 left to go in quarter number 2. It is 24-22. Jaguars on top. If you just joined us, you missed a explosive 6-minute stretch by Drew Jensen. 15 points. And the Jags came back from an 8-point deficit. This is Ethan Unruh who's checked in. Covered there by Rowe. That's a mismatch. Rowe getting up about 8 inches. Cook's 3. That one drops. That's pretty. Trevor sort of establishes himself as a defensive stopper, but he can shoot. 3 more for the senior. Jackson Scott now gives it to Jensen on the curl. That one way off. Air ball gathered by Roth and gives to Ruff. Falcons up 1 to Meady now. All the way to the hole, and they're going to call a charge. So an excellent defensive play made by McVeigh. Got set. Was prepared for the crashing Akil. That's his second foul. The team's 5th. And with 6:55 left to go in the first half, Jackson Scott across half court. Trying to go on Trevor. That's not an easy task. This is McVeigh. McVeigh trying to get all the way to the hole. Very nice move. Couldn't finish. McVeigh, terrific outing against Skyline last Saturday. He had 15. Cook another three. That one goes. So Trevor, kind of playing the role of Drew Jensen, knocks in 2 threes. And the Falcons lead by 4. He has all 6 of their second quarter points. Bissenden, sturdy, all the way to the hole. Blocked away by Unruh, and might have been off of Bissenden's leg. Ethan Unruh, 6'6". We're going to watch the replay here. No, it was off of Ethan. So Jensen will inbound. The shot clock did not reset. It's at 14. They give to Bissenden. Northcreek playing without 2 of their rotation guys. Shot clock down to 3. He's going to have to shoot. I don't think Jensen knows. Yeah, the shot clock did not reset on the Bissenden drive. Jensen didn't get any help from his teammates there.
I know that was an upset one, but we just got to keep going, I guess.
So this is rough. Woodinville fighting back. They lead now by 4. 5:51 left to go. Northcreek yet to score here in the second. Woodinville 6 points coming on 2 threes from Trevor. Trevor passes that one up. Atwood wide open for a 3, and that one, no. McVeigh has it, and he pushes across half court. Covered there by Roth. McVeigh gives to Bissenden. Big group out there for Woodinville. A lot of size on the court. McVeigh to Jackson Scott. Shot clock at 13. Scott tries to drive. Hesitation, throws it up a little hard. Didn't fall. And this is Ruff. Ruff to the hole. Contact. No call. Scott has the rebound. Gives to Jensen. Jensen pulls up from 3. Might have been contacted. It doesn't matter. He throws it in. He has 18. And the lead is 1. Drew Jensen. Very impressive here in the first half. Cook at the top. Gives to Ruff. They're looking inside to Unruh. Shot clock down to 8. They give to Ruff. Ruff to Atwood. Atwood inside. Nice find to Roth. Off the glass and good. So Ryan has 6. The lead is 3. About halfway through. Quarter number 2. Jensen, really tough shot. That one deep. That's the thing about Drew is it really doesn't matter if he's covered or if he's not. He doesn't care. Roth had it. Looked like he had a really good look with his left hand. Couldn't spin it in. And this is Bissenden. Gives to Jensen again on the curl. And a push. Oh, they're going to call the screen on McVeigh. Alec articulating his disagreement, watching now. Very little contact. He may have lowered the shoulder just a smidge, but of course all eyes on those on-ball screens, and I guess the refs thought it was a little bit too much movement. That is the first on Alec. Northcreek just 2 team fouls. And we have a 30-second timeout. So 3:50 left to go here in the first half. Very entertaining game. Falcons clinging to a 3-point lead. Thank you for joining us tonight on this Mustang Media bonus coverage night. Working with a skeleton crew here. Just me and Dylan Schultz here with the camera work and spot analysis. Dylan, I don't know that we've seen a half quite like the one that Drew Jensen is putting on.
Seriously, it's crazy. He's making threes that I didn't think were possible. He's always off balance, and he's just draining them. No backboard, no nothing. Just, it's really impressive.
What's funny is this is actually not that uncommon for him. We haven't seen it. Of course, the 2 Redmond games, he was held down for the most part. He got injured during the second half of the second Redmond game. But he's on tonight. Into Unruh, contact, no call, and saved there by Dylan. Nice job by Raj. This is Jensen. McVeigh in the corner. That three falls. Alec McVeigh knocking it down from behind the arc, and he has tied up the game. We are knotted up at 30. 3:22 left to go. This is Roth at the top, covered there by Alec. They give to Unruh. Unruh's going to try a three. And that one goes. So Ethan Unruh, the fantastic baseball player, already committed to OSU. Not really known as a deep threat, knocks it down. That's a big one for the Falcons. The lead 3. Under 3 minutes left now. McVeigh looking for Jensen and Scott. Finds Scott curling. Deep 3. Short. Roth has the rebound. And he gives to Trevor, and Trevor will get him organized. Tries to pick up a sort of a screen there. Covered there by Jackson Hayes, and this is Unruh. Jamison to the hole. Blocked away. Nice defensive play by Jensen. Jamison thought he was fouled on it. The ref saw it differently. So Will Ruff checks back in after a quick break. Trevor Cook sits down. Nice job for him. And Duff will inbound under his own hoop. Gives to Ruff. Ruff's three looks to be short. It is. Unruh with the easy put back. This Northcreek team, not a lot of size. Certainly McVeigh in the middle can cover just about anyone, but besides that, the next biggest guy is probably Jensen, and Jensen plays about 20 feet away. Nice pass, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Alec. Didn't really have a chance to catch it. That's questionable. The pass was made when he was in the air. And that's 2 on Alec. Just the team's third. Alec will sit down, and Josh will check it back in. But, you know, Dylan, as I look out at this group, a very small unit. I mean, they're without Bowden tonight. They're actually without Kai Georgie, too. So they're limited when it comes to bigs. They're just going to have to fight against this much taller Woodinville team. And that's one of the problems. I mean, Ethan Unruh, he's got about 8 inches on Bissenden. And they should really dominate on the boards. Jackson Hayes, that high arcing shot is short, and the rebound goes to Ruff, and he looks to push. 7-point lead now. It's 37-30. Minute 38 left to go. Unruh on the curl. Contact. Fouled. And now the Falcons sort of asserting their advantage. They are pressing their height advantage now. You look across there. They've got Roth, Duff, and Unruh. Really not a lot of favorable matchups if you're a Jags fan. Unruh drops the first one in. Ethan seeing significantly more minutes as the season has gone along. 6'6" junior, going to be a huge part of this group next year. His second free throw, no. Roth has the rebound, though, bottled up. Gives to Cook. Cook might have been fouled, no. Unruh finds a wide open Trevor. Trevor says one more time. No, way off. Fight for the ball, and Scott has it. He might have been contacted, no call. And this is Jensen. They trail by 8 to the Jags. 38-30, Woodinville. A minute 14 left to go. Now Jensen being hounded by Cook. Cook knows any space is too much space for Drew. This is Jackson Scott. Somebody's open. It's Hayes. Jackson Hayes. That three goes. So Jackson Hayes, the sophomore, averaging better than 6 a game. He had 17 at Eastlake. 7 for 7 in a win. Ruff lost it off his leg. And with 40.6 seconds left, looks like Tyler McAfee will check in. Tyler McAfee, the youngster, sort of called on thanks to the shortage of bigs. And he'll get a chance here in the final 40 seconds of the first half as Jackson Scott will take it across with about a 10-second differential. This is a big possession, though. Scott all the way to the hole. Finds Jensen. Jensen's 3. No. Fight for the ball. It's a deep rebound. Here comes the leak out. Atwood to the hole. Tough shot. No. They're going to call it goaltending? Oh, they called goaltending. They called it offensive goaltending. Offensive goaltending is the call. Pretty moved by Atwood. Just couldn't finish. Nearly stolen away. 10 seconds now. And it is stolen away. This is Jamison. And he throws it in. Nearly dunked it. That's going to be some kind of delay of game warning. No. Jensen will have a chance. And the shot isn't attempted. And the half ends. The Atwood near dunk gives the Falcons a 7-point lead as we head to intermission. And we will take a break after a little message from Dylan.
I said, talk about a recovery. He missed that layup, and he dunks it right back.
So we will be back after a short break, about 8 minutes, with the second half. At halftime, Woodinville 40, the Jaguars 33.
Charge at all? How's your? I think we're okay. So we're doing. Actually, one check.
Just a reminder, please stay off the court at all times. I do not care if you are a Falcon or not. We are going to let Michael Mendoza onto the court. He is going to shoot a free throw. He has 3 chances to make 1 free throw. Leighton Duff will rebound for him. He must make 1 of 3. If he makes 1 of 3, that is 33%. And that is horrible. Go ahead, Michael Mendoza. Let's hear it for him. Go ahead, Michael. Come on, Michael. Go get it. I've already called you out. I've already announced you onto the court. I've already announced you onto the court. You've got Leighton that's going to rebound for you. Go onto the court, please. The game is called shooting free throws. You have 3 free throws to make 1. You shoot 33%. That's horrible. Go ahead. Come on. I said Leighton. Leighton will ball. Look at you. It's time for the Woodinville cheerleaders. They say Michael Mendoza from certain embarrassment.
Any of you watching far away, certainly feel free to text us at
919-909-5848.
Happy to shout out fans from around the globe. We want to say hey to Dr. Doug Jenkins watching in San Antonio, watching his grandson Griffin, and the Falcons. And, of course, Alex Grammy watching down in Arizona. We know that she's enjoyed Watching Alec play basketball these years. Started off in the Bothell program, moved over to Northcreek, and an excellent baseball player to boot.
Drummers, where you guys been all year?
Won 40% of those.
Have you not been around in the building?
A couple times.
Yes.
Or you decided just not to show up?
Those are fun seasons.
Is it Gover? Yeah, it's
Sports
blaming on Gover. We're going to blame stuff on Gover for 10 years.
And then obviously
If I forget Valentine's Day on Monday, I'm just going to throw my hands up and say, COVID!
The stylings of the Falcon Pep Band, world famous. And I don't know what that is. Is that a what is that over there?
I don't know. It looks like the Toy Story alien. That's what I thought of.
Or Gumby, or no, it's not Gumby. Or the Grinch. I don't know what that is.
Teletubby gone wrong.
Or a Teletubby, maybe. Patrick Jenkins over here, long-time fixture in the Woodinville program, thinks maybe it's a Teletubby. You could be right. I don't know what that is.
If you want to make a guess, text us at 919-909-5848.
So the Jaguars back onto the court to begin the second half of a game that will send its winner to the top of the winners bracket in district. Again, both these teams, high hopes toward reaching state. You need only win 2 before you lose 2 to get to regionals and out of the district tournament. So one of these teams is going to be well positioned to do it. The other one is going to have to work much harder, but both games going forward should be competitive. I think most experts think that the only team that you really want to avoid is Mount Si. Although, to be fair, Woodinville gave Mount Si a scare last Saturday, trailing by just 5. In the second half, Mount Si sort of... The Giant was awoken, and they scored about 25 in a row and won going away. But Mount Si, just a different animal in this conference. We're about a minute and a half away. Hope that you can hear us. I will say that it's louder than it was the last time we were here, but it's about 50 degrees warmer. We were here for the Redmond-Woodinville game a couple Saturdays ago, and I think that they were using the gym as a meat locker. It was about 32 degrees in here. It was brutal, but they have graciously turned up the heat, and so has Drew Jensen. 18 first half points. 11 for Trevor. 11 for Trevor to pace the Falcons. And they will take a 7-point lead into the second half as soon as we begin. Really not a lot of foul trouble to speak of. Akil has 2. Alec McVeigh has 2. So that's potentially problematic for the Jaguars, who really don't have a lot of depth when it comes to the bigs. Again, playing tonight without Kai Georgie, the 6'3 senior, and without Max Bowden, who provides some nice depth in the front court. Those youngsters, unfortunately affected by COVID, which has kind of ravaged a lot of the teams in this conference at one time or another. Woodinville certainly had their stretch. Mustang fans know all too well that they went through a period where they were compromised dramatically, but we begin the second half with a turnover. McVeigh gathers it, and with 10 seconds gone by, the Falcons, owners of a 7-point lead here. This is Jensen. Jensen finds Scott on the slip screen. Contact, no call, and an empty possession for the Jags. This is Ruff. That might have had a foot on the line. Doesn't, and it rolls in, and they call it a 3. So Will Ruff, well, now they call it a 2. It was a 2. It looks like, based on the replay. Yeah, the sideline official had it. Our replay confirms it.
Substitution for the Jaguars. Number 31, Roman Jackson.
So Roman Jackson Hayes will come in. Raj Dillon will sit down. The lead 9. This is the largest lead for the Falcons. Just about a minute into the second half. Jensen covered there by Ruff. Nice little slip. Jackson Hayes can't finish. And now Cook, his pull-up, short. Gets his own rebound, though. Finds an open Demedy, and that 3 way off. Fight for the ball. Roth has it. Another opportunity. Cook's shot way short. So good job on the offensive boards, but to no avail. This is Jensen trying to go. A pull-up, and it drops. Boy, that's not an easy shot. Ruff, an excellent defender, and not a lot of space. That one drops, and he has 20 to lead 7. 6:30 left to go here in the third. Cook to Ruff. Ruff trying to get all the way to the hole. Flips it, no. And this is Jackson Scott still trying to get on track. Scott, shot fake, got caught in the air, finds Jensen. That 3, short. He was open. Falcons dodged the bullet there. That's as good a look as he will get. 6 minutes now as Ruff calls the play. Looks like he gets it to Jamison Atwood. Atwood looking for the curling Demedy, not there. And this is Ruff in the corner. He says he'll take it himself. That one's short. Scott has the rebound. 7-point lead for the Jags. McVeigh, Jackson Hayes, high arcing shot, and it drops, boy. For you kids at home, that is a high arcing shot, but the physics of it just want it to go in. It's a much longer shot, but it's a much bigger hole when it finds its home. So a good look inside to Roth. Fouled on the way up, and he'll get 2. Ryan Roth, the 6'5" senior. He's a coach on the floor, part of this original 4th grade select team. He's one of the OGs. 13 points a game, along with 8 rebounds. He had 29 versus Skyline. His family, hopefully, watching out in Arlington Heights and in Montana. And he misses them both. So to lead 4, 5:20 left to go as Roman Jackson Hayes across half court, one of the great names in this conference. A little disconnect there between he and McVeigh. Ball turned over. Easy. Fine. That's going to be a foul on Jensen. Probably on the floor. Nice shot fake by Atwood. Jensen bit.
Foul on the floor for the Jaguars, number 23.
And that is Jensen's second. And Atwood will inbound under the Falcon hoop. 5 minutes left to go here in the third. It's a 4-point lead for the boys in green. This is Ruff, the senior. Pull up, tough shot. It's good. That's pretty. Will Ruff, sort of the engine that makes this Falcon team go. Jackson Scott wide open for Hayes. Jackson Hayes, that one's off. Bissington with the rebound. He finds Scott. Scott still trying to get on track. Has 5. Contact and an offensive foul. Trevor draws it. Jackson unhappy with that. Thinks the contact occurred earlier. But it was that second motion by Scott that was tagged. That's the second foul. And lead 6 for the Falcons. They find Will Ruff, covered there by Jackson Hayes. Ruff trying to go. Akiti couldn't find it. Was Ruff. The rebound to Jensen, and he gives to McVeigh, and McVeigh will push. Has Jackson Hayes. Nice bounce pass in rhythm. That 3 falls. We talked to Jackson Hayes before the game. He said he was sort of disappointed with his effort in the last couple of games, but he was determined to be more focused and locked in, and he's having himself a nice little showing here. The lead just 3. Trevor finds Atwood. Off the glass, no. But he draws a foul, and he'll get 2. So Roman Jackson Hayes with a dozen now. His teammate Drew Jensen has 20. And lead 3 as Jamison Atwood has 2 at the line. 75% from the stripe. First one good, and now more substitutions. Alec will sit down. And Raj Dillon checks back in, so one more for Jamison, averaging about 8 a game. He of the sharpest haircuts in the conference. His cousin cuts it for him. We talked to him before the game. He's just a sophomore, but he sure would love to continue to play after this. UCLA, his dream school. So this is Jackson. The lead is 5. 3:37 left to go, and there's a reach. And they're going to give that one to Ethan.
Number 32, Ethan Henry. Substitution to the Falcons, number 20. And the big smooth.
So Senghor checks in along with Duff. Roth sits down, as does Atwood. And with 3:36 left to go, the Jags have it, down 5. The curling Jensen, that one good. That's a layup for Drew. They found him on a curl, picked up a screen high. Got all the space he needed. The lead just 3. Jensen has 22. This is Ethan trying to go on Bissington. Again, huge size advantage. This is a better matchup. Now Unruh should be posting up. Instead they give it to Duff. Duff off the glass. Couldn't get it to fall, but he was fouled. And he will get 2. So Hudson Duff, 6'3", sophomore. Of course, his brother Leighton, fixture in this program. Star of last year's team, actually. 64% from the line on the year. That one is deep. He had 12 versus the Stangs. Just killed him down the stretch. Layup after layup in a pivotal game. It sent the Falcons to the top of the division. He missed them both. And it sent the Stangs tumbling to the 4th spot. So he missed them both, and the lead just 3. 3 minutes left to go here in the third. Rowe, cross half court, gives to Dillon. And this is the shooter. This is Jensen. Really tough shot. Contact, no call. leak out now, and this is Ruff. Ruff in the middle. Tried to find Duff. They work it around. They find Ruff. That three goes. That's a big one. Yeah, it's great to have a senior point guard. So poised. It's been a lot of big games. Ray Rowe, the open three, no. And with a 6-point lead and 2.5 minutes left to go in the third, Ruff across half court to Unruh. Duff trying to set a screen for Will. Rowe on him. Nice little move. Bottled up, though. Well defended. And Jackson Scott has it. Jackson Scott trying to go on Trevor. Contact. Throws it in. Boy, is that nice. Jackson Scott is crafty. He's strong, too. Got a terrific jump shot. It hasn't really fallen, but he is terrific going to the hole. He has 7, the lead 4. A minute 50 left to go. This is Duff. Again, so many mismatches size-wise, but well defended there by the Jags. Going to have to do with heart here. Cross-court pass, though, dangerous. Jazz got lucky there. That pass easily could have been taken and sent the other way. So, 4-point lead, a minute 39 left to go. Jackson Scott gives to Jensen. Jensen with 22. This is Dylan. Dylan not really looking to shoot. They know where the bread is buttered. We have a whistle, and they're going to give it to Ray Rowe. Yeah, Ray Rowe. Kind of have to hold your ground. He kept kind of moving with that screen. But so many mismatches when it comes to size and strength here. I'd be shocked if Woodinville didn't try to post up Ethan. Or go in to Hudson. A minute 29 left to go here in the third quarter of a very entertaining game. This first round of the district tournament. Not a loser-out game, but still critical when it comes to the path to state. Curl by Unruh, loose ball, and Jaguars have it. So they're giving up a lot of size, but they're not giving up anything in terms of hustle and hands. Oh, a nice pass into Dylan. Dylan bottled up, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Jackson Scott. Shot clock still at 19, plenty of time. And this is Jackson. Gives to Jensen. Jensen to the hole. Contact. Floater. Good. Boy, he's fired up, and he thinks he was fouled, too.
Yeah, I couldn't see. We got to check the replay.
The lead just 2. Final minute here of the third quarter. These two teams, of course, played each other twice. They split during the regular season. This is Duff, and he was fouled. So Hudson will go to the line. 0 for 2.
On the Jaguars, number 11, Raymond.
On the day. Does have a bucket. And now I think some defensive substitutions coming for Woodinville. It's a 2-point game. 36.1 seconds left as Duff's first free throw's deep. So the Falcons are leaving some points here on the board. Good free throw shooting team overall, but struggling tonight. He'll have one more. No guarantee here on the rebound, though. Again, so much size underneath. And that one goes. Substitution now. Duff sits down. He's unhappy with his free throw shooting effort tonight, but Atwood checks back in. About a 5-second differential now between the third quarter clock and the shot clock. This is Jackson Scott. Oh, reach, and they call it on Akil. That's actually just the 4th team foul on the Falcons, so no danger there. But they will be able to now exhaust the entirety of the third quarter game clock, so that's significant. This is Scott, gives to Rowe. Clock down to 10 now. Jackson hounded by Cook, gives to Jensen. 8 seconds now. This is Jackson trying to go. Tough shot, blocked away and out of bounds. And they're going to have to add a little bit more time to the clock. The Northcreek fans Had a very good view
How did you do that?
of the clock, and now a technical foul. A technical foul, and that's going to give Jensen 2 quick ones. Patrick, I didn't see it.
Taunting.
Who was it?
Ethan, 32.
Oh, so Ethan. Oh, sorry, Dylan. You saw it.
Yeah, I caught everything. You got to turn to me. 32 just clapped in his face. It just got too overexcited for the block, and Jensen on the line.
So, there's just not a lot of tolerance for taunting. Jensen's free throw, good. He'll get one more. Or maybe that was just a warm-up. No, I guess that probably didn't count. He was just kind of practicing. But he'll get 2 freebies, and that's a personal foul on Ethan as well. He has 2. The free throw is good. 23 now for Drew, who has cooled. He'll have one more, and the Jaguars will have the ball. So he knocks them both down. And with 2.3 seconds left, the Jaguars will have a chance to take the lead. We'll see if they have a play here. You can pretty much guarantee they're going to run a screen for Jensen, and he's going to take a 3. And he's not open, though. No, they give it to him, and he chucks it a little premature. And that's how the third quarter ends. So, Dylan, we have ourselves a barn burner at the end of 3 quarters here in this crucial first round district tournament game. It's 50-49.
This one's got excited. It's picked up since the first few minutes. I have a lot more to talk about. It's getting really close. I know 32 is not going to be happy with that catch-up that just occurred. 49-50, 1 point to go in the fourth quarter. It's getting good.
So Woodinville, of course, here thanks to a win at Kinko versus Issaquah. Then they beat Skyline, and then they were the sacrificial lamb for Mount Si. Northcreek got here by beating Eastlake. Then they went out to Mount Si to, again, kind of lay down, get out of the way of that juggernaut. And then they lost a heartbreaker at Skyline. But to be honest, it did provide a more favorable bracket for them. They avoid Mount Si. Certainly no easy task to get by Woodinville, but ironically, that loss may have worked out to their benefit. So we begin the fourth quarter, 50-49. Woodinville by 1. Raj Dillon out there with Jensen. Jensen's 3, no. Rupp has the rebound. And he will settle in. So Rupp is out there with Tamidi. Tamidi to the hole. Tough shot. Count the hoop and the harm. Not a lot of contact, but just enough. I think they're going to give that one to McVeigh. If that's McVeigh, that's his 3rd. That gives the Falcons a 3-point lead, and they'll have one more at the line. Some discussion over the official board. Not sure if that's going to get sorted out here, but Akil will have one more at the line. Akil, one of the captains, senior captains of this team. He's had a terrific season, better than 11 a game. Some discussion now. I don't know. Dylan, do you know what the discussion is about?
I think the points system is wrong for one of the players.
Well, you're looking... Oh, now they're going to talk to the superfans, I think. But you're looking at this beautiful gym. Woodinville built in 1983, reconstructed in 2012. They've also got a great drama department, Dylan. I've seen some plays. I saw Les Mis here. Tuyasasopos, probably the most famous alums. Marcus and Matt. I think they got the score wrong. They gave it the wrong way, but they'll get it sorted. 4-point lead. I think it's 53-49, but regardless, Jackson Scott has it across half court. 7:30 left to go. That long 3 goes. That's a big one.
Change it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's all messed up now. They're going to have to kind of take a break here and get it sorted. I think it's 53-52. Yeah, it's wrong now. It's kind of crazy. But Ruff is not concerned. He throws in the driving layup. Jackson Scott says one more time, no. And I think they have fixed it now. Is that right? Oh, gosh, Jackson. Now I'm confused. But Will Ruff trying to go on. Jackson Hayes gives to Demiti. That open three. It goes! 3 more for a kill, and now they will stop. Take a timeout and get things sorted. But a 4-point lead. I think we just lost a light here, too. Did it get darker, Dylan?
I think that 3-point was actually a 6-point. I think it's a special occurrence for the scoreboard here.
So Coach Wade Knowles calls timeout for North Creek. Coach Knowles, the winningest coach in North Creek history. He's actually the only coach they've ever had. Of course, North Creek opened back in 2017 without a senior class. 0-20 the first year. I know it's tough to play without seniors, but no trips to state. Although last year, boy, they were as good a group as they have had. Garrison Kepley, the senior, now playing for Western. They had Russ on that team. Jackson Scott, of course, is on that team. So is Drew Jensen. They played just 4 games last year. They won all 4, but
That is the correct score, 58-52. Both books go inside, 58-52.
okay, well, there it is. They have got it sorted. 58-52, a 6-point lead for the Falcons. 6:49 left to go as Raj Dillon will inbound and give to Jackson Scott, covered there by Trevor in the backcourt. He's out there with Jensen, with Bissenden, Jackson Hayes, and of course Jensen. Jensen, tough shot, throws it in. Count the hoop and the harm. He is a tough assignment.
That was crazy, man. You can just make it on any footing, on any balance, and it just goes in.
Yeah, first team all Kinko, as we mentioned. There's a reason, and the free throw drop. So that's a big one. That cuts the lead to 3. He has 27. Dylan, though, trying to answer off the glass. No. Bissenden gives to Scott. They have the numbers. They're going to wait. Oh, a nice pass. They give to an open Jensen. That 3 goes. That's a layup for him, and we are tied. 30 for Drew. 58-58. 6 minutes left to go, and that foul on Drew. Maybe a little too excited. That's his 3rd, and that's the team's 9th, I think. So. That will send Akil to the line for 1-1. Akil was, a foul. They're gonna send Atwood to the line. Jameson, 75% from the stripe. That one's short, but it rolls. The iron is kind to the 6'3" sophomore. He is bouncy, boy. He can get up. We understand his Instagram following just growing by the minute. And again, the score. Now they have it right. Okay, so a 2-point lead with those free throws. 6 minutes left to go here in a game that has been one of swings. Woodinville threw the first punch. The Jaguars answered. Jackson Scott couldn't get it to go. Nice rebound by Dylan. Finds Jensen. Open 3. No. Fight for the ball. And Cook wins it. 5:30 left to go here in the 4th. Ruff from 3. Yes! That's a big one. Oh, contact now. They're going to call a carry. Will Ruff. So often called on to carry the mail. He's doing it here in the 4th. trying to find space all the way to the glass. Tough shot with the left hand. Doesn't spin in. Atwood. The putback goes. The lead now 7, just like that. 5 minutes left to go. 65-58. We were tied at 58. Seems like just seconds ago. Jackson Scott lost his dribble. Gets it to Hayes. Jackson Hayes. This is Jackson Scott. Jackson Hayes, deep 3. No. Dylan has the rebound. Yeah, and he's fouled. Kind of a cheapie. They're going to give that one, I think, to Ryan. If they do, that's just his second. They do. But that is the team's 6th, so the Jaguars are going to shoot free throws the rest of the way. Both teams actually will. Falcons are going to shoot 2 on every free throw as the Jaguars are just about to the double bonus portion of this game. That pass disconnected, but they find a home. This is McVeigh. Jensen to Jackson Scott, trying to go on. Cook spins into the 3. That one deep and out of bounds. So the Falcons will have the ball and a 7-point lead. 4:32 left to go in a fast-moving game. Now, full court pressure. Again, so many disadvantages for the Jaguars in terms of size. This is Atwood. Covered there by Jensen. Shot clock down to 9. Akil trying to find space. Tough shot off the glass, and he's rejected by Jackson, and he pushes. Jackson spins, nearly lost the ball. Gathers it. Finds Dylan. Dylan to Jensen. Jensen likely going to just step back and take a 3 here. No, instead he finds a beautiful pass to Bissenden on the cut. Pretty bounce pass. In stride, and Bissenden finished the lead 5. That's the thing about Jensen. He draws so much attention. Everyone expects him to shoot. 3:35 now. Oh, a nice slip and finish for Roth. Ruff found his teammate of, well, forever. And Ryan finished beautifully with his left. This is Jackson now. The lead 7, 3:19 left to go. Drew trying to go on Will. Find McVeigh. McVeigh. That pass knocked out of bounds by Akil, and with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Raj, no, it'll be Josh to inbound. I have to believe they're going to go through Drew here. Substitution now as Ethan comes in. Akil sits down. Again, just huge difference in size. Josh Bissenden, tough as he is, giving up about 10 inches. Dylan. Jensen. This is Scott. Really tough shot as the shot clock was expiring, and that's a violation. It didn't draw iron. Jackson Scott put in a difficult position there. Didn't have much in the way of options, and he did not draw iron. So now a huge possession. 7-point lead. Roth, Atwood, no. Follow, no. Unruh has it again. So much size, and he throws it away. Dylan with the loose ball. Has Jensen. Jensen hurries the shot. No. And now a leak out. They give to Ruff. Ruff to the hole. Lost it. .229 now. And Coach Melton calls a timeout, likely to tell his team that the clock is their friend.
Woodinville players happy. Woodinville fans,
Woodinville fans happy, yeah. So I'm sure Coach Melton is going to remind them that the clock is their friend. 7-point lead. 2:18 left to go here. In a game that will send its winner to the top of the winner's bracket. The winner here will play again on Tuesday. It may be a home game. It may not be. It actually depends on who wins the Jackson Mariner game, and it depends on who wins here. But regardless, both teams will play again on Tuesday. And with 2:29 left to go and 25 on the shot clock, Ryan Roth will inbound, covered there by McVeigh. He's out there with Ruff, Unruh, Cook, and Atwood. And again, no urgency for the Falcons. 7-point lead, 2:16 to go. They need a stop. They don't get it. Roth throws it in. So tough. And he finishes the lead 9. Bottled up, and that's actually a big call because it'll give the Jaguars an opportunity to score without the clock moving. It actually sends Jackson Scott to the line where he is about 71%. Jackson Scott, part of a terrific group coming up. Freshman year, lost a couple games, only lost 1. Sophomore year, that free throw, no, that's a big one. Fight for the ball, knocked, and they turned that over. Originally ruled to be the Jaguars' ball. The other official says otherwise. So, under 2 minutes now. The lead 9. That free throw, that's big. That's essentially a turnover. And now a trip on Ethan. So that will send Jackson Scott to the line. No, it won't. That kind of foul does not. So they will inbound. Jackson Scott now, a minute 48, hounded there by Cook. Trying to pick up a screen from McVeigh, has some space. Double team now, Jensen probably open. They find the open man, it's McVeigh. That 3, no. Fight for the ball. And Rupp has it, and it's starting to get late now. A minute 30 now. Rupp across half court. Every foul will be 2 shots for the Falcons. They're going to have to start fouling. I think Jackson Scott is trying to foul. And the whistle is blown, and that will send Trevor Cook to the line. We talked to Trevor before the game. We think he's going to be headed to Washington State. Of course, his dad, Greg, been around this program forever. Trevor's free throw. He'll get 2, and the first one goes. So, double-digit lead now for the Falcons. It is 70-60. 81 seconds left to go in this one. Trevor will have one more. 69% on the year, and the second one is deep, but it falls. So an 11-point lead now. Jaguars are going to really have to hurry. This is Rowe. Rowe does get it to Jensen. Jensen pulls up from about 28. That one's short. And things looking bleak for the boys in black. They do, before the foul, a timeout by Coach Melton. But, Dylan, I'm afraid that for Jaguar fans, it might be all over but the crying.
It's not over till it's over, Seth. You can't be taking things too soon. I've seen the last few games you have called it too soon, so got to make sure not to do that again.
Thank you for reminding me of that. I apologize to Northcreek fans everywhere. I was absolutely certain that they had won the game against Skyline. Jackson Scott appeared to have the ball knocked out of his hands, and Skyline threw in a 3 from about 50 feet to tie it, and Skyline went on to win in overtime. Thank you for that, Dylan. So, as we mentioned, as painful as this might be, it's not a loser-out game. Opportunities for both these teams to advance to the regionals and then on to state. We do have an update on the Skyline game. Skyline actually beat Glacier Peak, a mild upset this afternoon. Patrick Jenkins is going to try to get us an update on the Mariner-Jackson score. And that will determine the opponent. But it does look like Woodinville is going to pull this one out as Ray Rowe fouls a Trevor in the backcourt. And he'll go to the line for 2. No update on that game yet. We talked to Trevor. He said his celebrity crush is Zendaya. And I think it's not Euphoria Zendaya. More the Disney era Zendaya, if I had to guess. I would hope. Or Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Just not Euphoria. So Trevor's free throw drops. The lead now 13. Long pass up to Jackson Hayes. He gathers it. Gives to McVeigh. McVeigh's pass blocked away. 49 seconds left. The lead 13. It was a fun game, Dylan, really, for most of, 3.5 quarters. Jackson Scott, nice left hand. Throws that one in, and Coach Knowles takes a timeout with about 45 seconds left to go. It's an 11-point lead. You're right, it's not over. I'll tell you what, though, this Northcreek offense, it is not your granddaddy's offense. They fire. Better than 55% of their attempts are from behind the arc. Drew Jensen, just an eye-popping number of 3-point attempts, 225 on the season. But a lot of them go in. That's why he's first team. He is going to be really something to watch next year. Of course, this Northcreek squad is going to say goodbye to McVeigh and to Jackson Scott along with Ray Rowe. Roman Jackson Hayes will return next year. So Trevor, a chance to add to his total. He has a dozen. Trevor better than 6 a game. That free throw, no good. Although, Dylan, if you have to pick a time to miss a free throw, that's probably not the worst. Up 11 with 42 seconds left. He'll get one more. And that one misses, too. Roman Jackson Hayes with the rebound. Out to Jackson Scott. Scott pulls up from 3. And it drops. Oh, hold the phone. Just like that, it's an 8-point game. Dylan, what's happening?
I think you're being proven wrong, Seth. Open to see it. Jaguar fans starting to get pretty happy.
Woodinville will likely come with their best free throw shooters at this point. Yeah, most of the guys pretty solid, actually. As I look down the numbers, of course, Atwood 75%. Will Ruff shoots better than 87%. Ryan Roth, the big, 81%. Akil, 69%. Of course, we want to mention that this Woodinville team, playing without Trey Bullock, suffered an injury about midway through. The 6'1 junior, sort of a big part of this rotation early in the year. So much so that he was named to the conference's honorable mention. His dad, of course, coaches the girls team here, and they are really special. Tatum Thompson and her teammates favored to go deep in the state tournament, where they were runner-ups 2 years ago. So 35, they had a little bit of time. 35.2 seconds left as Roth inbounds and finds Ruff, and they're going to try to chase him down and foul him, and they do. And that will send Ryan to the line. Ryan has 15 points. I'm sorry, Will. Did I say Ryan? This is Will. 87% from the line. That one good. Will's naturally curly hair. We confirm that. Ariana Grande, his celebrity crush. And he makes them both. The lead back up to 10. 30 seconds now. Jackson Scott over to Jensen. Jensen, wild pass stolen away. And I think they're probably just going to let him play it out. No, maybe not. Not yet. No, they're going to foul. And they get the whistle. 19 seconds left. No, I think it's over now, Dylan. Well, we hope that all you folks watching across the country, across the continent, enjoyed the game. Mustang Media Network, happy to bring this one to you. The bonus coverage, certainly very familiar with all these boys, watching them play for so many years. Substitution now. A late one for the Jags. Oh, God, I don't have my sheet. Not sure who that is, as Will misses the first. Will would also love to go to UCLA. He misses them both. And the rebound goes to Jackson Scott. 15 seconds now. Might be a layup here. Floater, no short, has his own rebound. And that will do it. So, an entertaining game, Dylan. Really, 3.5 quarters of tight basketball, but the Falcons put together a very nice run, and they win it going away. The final from here, 75-65.
Heading home, enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. I think
Will Ruff leading the way with 17, but just one of 4
Bengals are going to take it.
Falcons with double figures. Trevor threw in 15. Jameson had 10. Ryan Roth, a solid game with a dozen. And for the Jaguars, Drew Jensen, 30. Had 20 in the first half. They did a much better job of slowing him down. A nice effort from Roman Jackson Hayes. He had 12. And Jackson Scott threw in a dozen in what is very likely the last game in front of the Woodinville fans. Dylan, any parting thoughts? You want to say hi to Grammy?
Yeah, it's that time for that overly long summary, Seth. It was a great game on both ends. I want to thank all the fans. Every fans on both sides were really electric. Simply, there were ahs and oohs, and everyone was very happy. I want to thank all our fans for sticking with us the entire time. I'm sorry that the first part was glitchy. It's one of those things I really don't have a lot to do about. But using my volunteer salary, I got a Verizon hotspot, which worked a charm. Thank you, Grammy, for staying with us. And thank you for the McVeigh for asking us to come out. Don't edit this out, Seth.
So, again, the winner, Woodinville, will turn around and play on Tuesday against the winner of the Mariner-Jackson game. Woodinville lost badly to Jackson during their first meeting, but we certainly expect a close game should that be the opponent. And Northcreek will turn around and play on Tuesday as well at the bottom of the bracket, needing to win twice now before they lose. But it's a wide open tournament. Hopefully we'll be able to bring more of the basketball to you, but we hope that you enjoyed this very special broadcast of the Mustang Media Network. We want to have one final shout out. Silas Woodward, his dad watching from Florida. Silas not able to play much tonight, but fantastic player and a bright future for him. So glad that his dad could watch his teammates. So for Dylan Schultz, for Tim Weyamatsu,
Didn't play it off, Seth. I said you played off.
and for the rest of the Mustang Media Network, I'm Seth Siegel. Have a good night, everybody. The final score, Woodinville 65, Jaguars. Woodinville 75, the Jaguars 65.